Day 144 on the Hanamichi. I've just finished rehearsals at the Royal Opera House for Don Carlo, and I'm now upstairs in one of the music rooms where a small book on Egon Schiele rests on a music stand, and I'm right beside a gorgeous Steinway & Sons grand piano. And the scene is ready for me to mention this particular artwork by Egon Schiele. I want to talk to you about this particular work called Portrait of Max Oppenheimer from the year 1910, when Egon Schiele was just 20. In this little book published by Prestel, there's short but sweet descriptions of each picture. And this afternoon on my way to work, I was reading through one of them, and I thought I would read for you the description of this one beside Max Oppenheimer. It says here that in 1909, Schiele made the acquaintance of the painter Max Oppenheimer. At this time, Schiele was still strongly influenced by Jugendstil, Art Nouveau. Mopp, as Oppenheimer called himself, was 5 years older and pursued his own artistic ideas. He was one of the earliest Expressionists in Vienna. He participated in the exhibitions of the Vienna Secession and in the International Art Exhibition of 1908, which also made a deep impression on Egon Schiele. When the two artists met the following year, Schiele was still searching for his own means of artistic expression. Oppenheimer nonetheless found Schiele's works interesting. His own approach to painting was different, as he explained to his younger colleague, but he was impressed by the intensity in Schiele's paintings. Schiele suggested to Oppenheimer that they should share a studio, and so in 1910 the two artists worked side by side for several months. They also painted each other, and Schiele portrayed Oppenheimer in several watercolour sketches. Schiele took a vast leap forward in these sheets. He abandoned the decorative ideas of Jugendstil and discovered his own expressive style. This was also the case in the drawing in the Albertina. Here the figure of Oppenheimer, dressed in black, stands out clearly against the empty background. The viewer is disturbed not only by the bare picture space, but also by the composition. Oppenheimer's angular gestures seem to burst out from the frame. The painter's legs and his right arm are cropped by the edge of the picture, while he is holding his bony left hand in front of him at chest height. As in earlier portraits, Schiele restricts himself to the face and hands in his use of colour. However, the yellowish-greenish shades which he chooses here are far removed from all natural representation, especially as the brushstrokes can clearly be seen. A comparison with the portrait of Schiele's painter colleague Anton Peschka, whom he painted 1 year previously, shows the rapid development to a completely new and radical form of representation. With these works, Schiele has freed himself from the influence of his great role model, Gustav Klimt.